Warrior, we must talk about Apple. Yes, the company Apple. I am urging you to go to lynswarriors.org, go to the Take Action tab, scroll down. It's right up there towards the top. We have created a template. A group of us have come together, Lynn's Warriors and others, that are fighting for the safety of our children online. We have named this the Heat Initiative. We want to put heat, we want to put pressure on Tim Cook, CEO of Apple, and I'll tell you why. Now, you know, and I know, we are not at all trying to infringe upon anybody's freedoms, shut anybody down, restrict. We are simply trying to get these big tech platforms, in particular right now, Apple and CEO Tim Cook, to detect, to report, and to take down any child rape videos, child sexual abuse material, CSAM. Apple is the one company that barely, and I'm not going to bore you with all the stats and details, but just listen to me, is the one big tech company that barely reports anything to the National Center for Missing and Exploited Children, which is missingkids.org, the cyber tip line. The cyber tip line is the one central reporting place we have in the United States. Last year alone, they received 32 million reports of this CSAM, this child sexual abuse material. And every platform, although we can all agree are not doing a good enough job, don't have the manpower. Predators are always 10 steps ahead of everybody. These are just the facts. This is the reality. Yet Apple alone, and their board has to know about this, and I'm sure they do, not reporting. A handful of reports. When I tell you a handful. So if you go to that initiative at lynswarriors.org, use that template. It's right there. Fill in. You'll see Tim Cook's name. You'll see the board member names. Send it off, because there is power in numbers. The one thing I know, despite all of this chaos, and despite how hard we work to get things done, I do know they respond. They respond to numbers. So it's time that Apple stand up. CEO Tim Cook, who makes untold millions, detects this child CSAM, takes videos, pictures, images of children. What's taking so long? So we've got that going on. I hope you signed up for our new newsletter. Goes out weekly. One just went out today. I'll resend it in about 2 days. Go to lynswarriors.org for that. A lot of information I don't have time to talk about. We've got that going on. And I also want to report that a new study came out here in New York, where I am. It's not like we didn't know it. The study cites, though, that parents are spending more time on their devices than with their children. Go figure. Parent up. It's a major problem. We're all on the devices, but we've got to spend the time with the children. We've got to put the devices down. Why, after all, we ask our children safety measures, put the devices down, focus, yet we're not doing it. Remember, the kids are watching, even when you think they aren't. So you can find that also Twitter, Facebook, Lynn's Warriors. And let me leave you with, because I'm recording this on a Friday night, you're probably tired, worn out from the week. There's so much going on. That October 18th, if you're in the New York City area, I will be doing an event at the 3 West Club, 3 West 51st Street. Warriors in discussion with my colleague, Jason Jones. Jason is the border correspondent for Newsmax TV, but he has a long, storied career, Texas Border Patrol, fighting tooth and nail for you and me and our children and our families in America, to fight these criminal cartels that I speak of frequently, that are infiltrating every state in the United States with their crimes. You have to also keep in mind, a story was brought to me yesterday where MS-13, the vicious gangs, and we've heard a little bit about that in New York, Texas, California. You need to hear about it if you're across the United States. They've been around for a while, infiltrating. We know they are very prevalent out on Long Island. They are infiltrating the schools, our middle schools and high schools. I did hear about this a while ago, not exactly with the MS-13 though. And they are getting kids to traffic other children. They are part of an organized crime ring. A lot of stories are coming to light. You need to be part of this. We all have, you may not have children, you have family, nieces, nephews, you have friends with children or grandchildren. You know, and I know this is all criminal. We have open borders. The good news is here in New York today, AOC went to Roosevelt Hotel. I'm digressing here a little bit, which is the migrant center. Now, I call these people illegal aliens. First of all, it's a humanitarian crisis because it's a humanitarian crisis for the most part. Let's leave that aside for a second. The Roosevelt Hotel on East 45th Street, excuse me. You can tell it's a Friday night when I start double talking, but once the site, a big, beautiful luxury hotel off of Madison Avenue, once the site of many presidents going there, staying there. I've been there over the decades to many different events. Well, they shut it down under COVID, reopened it as New York's migrant center. All hours of the day and night, people are on the sidewalks, grooming themselves, hair cutting, sprawled out, sleeping. So AOC went there today. And there's been a little bit of, I don't pay attention. I'm too busy being a warrior and my radio work and survivor work. There have been calls though behind the scenes that, nobody in New York. No Chuck Schumer. I don't know what happened to him. No Kirsten Gillibrand. I don't know what happened to her. None of them putting out any statements about these illegal aliens. And AOC, nothing. So she goes there today with a couple of her cohorts. And you know what? She thought she'd hold a press conference that we need more money for New York City, New York State, more money to deal with these migrants. Well, let me tell you, boy, am I proud of my fellow New Yorkers. People showed up with bullhorns. Love it. People shouted her down. She could not get a word in edgewise. She was told, close the borders, close the borders. After a couple of minutes, she and her little friends, they took off. The bullhorns drowned them out. We have the same situation going on right now in Staten Island. So people are fighting back. We cannot allow what is happening. We do have immigration laws. People need to come here legally. I'm not a fan of TikTok. I never promote TikTok. I don't like TikTok. But let's face it, all the videos people are sending me showing the true crisis of these illegal aliens are all from TikTok, citizen journalists. So I'm looking at them. This is affecting each and every one of us. Don't give me the argument I'm in a big city. I don't think these people, most of them are going to want to stay here for our cold New York winters or stay in Chicago, cold New York winters. They're going to come to your town. So this is a warning. What happens in New York comes to your town or Chicago or LA. We all need to be aware. We all need to take action. We all need House.gov, Senate.gov. I don't care. I know, I complain. Our child safety bills are all bipartisan. But we still have to use our voices, use our numbers, press on these people. I'm tired of it. I know you're tired of it. But here's the bottom line. We can't be tired of it because we have children. We have grandchildren. We have our future Americans, and we must preserve. We must fight back because I know there are more people like us than them. So join me. October 18th, if you're in New York City, check out Facebook and Twitter, Lynn's Warriors. I got it all there for you. I want to do the heavy lifting for you. I will continue. I take that pledge, but I need you to take the pledge in your home. Protect your children. Form that family digital partnership. Talk to the kids. Take that action against Apple and CEO Tim Cook. They have a duty They've been getting away far too long. They're not even trying to report this child sexual abuse material. And where there's no accountability, it continues and it grows. So follow along. Come for the ride. Let's be in this together. Community. And I truly mean this, community creates change. Don't forget to watch my show Saturdays, 3 o'clock on TNT, Lynn's Warriors. Tomorrow I'm having Janet Jensen on from the Jensen Project, who uses all of her business intelligence to formulate how she can help human trafficking, sexual exploitation groups. Really puts her money where her mouth is. That's at 3 p.m. Eastern. TNTradio.live is the website. I'm here for you. I'm not going anywhere. I'm worried. I'm really worried. I'm worried about our children. It's a new country. We got to face it, but we got to come together and remember each and every day, be a warrior.